imagine a world where the only way to communicate is with sign and gestures? When we talk about nonverbal communication, we mean all those forms of communication that do not use language as a vehicle system to express themselves. That is, all those means of transmission of a message that do not require words or verbal language. Nonverbal behavior works like the internet. Without realizing, our body constantly transmits sensitive information about orientations, feeling, and personality. Even when we are still or silent, our gestures, postures, facial expression, and appearance speak for us and can be very eloquent. Body language can reveal as much or more information than words. It tells how we are, how we feel, or what our tastes are. In interaction, nonverbal behavior informs in addition to our degree of understanding and level of agreement, and may even deny what we're saying at that time. Nonverbal communication complies with the communication circuit of any kind. It has a sender, a receiver, a message, a channel, and a certain code. That means that messages are made through other sense and use other parts of body, such as insurers. He uses his eyebrows, his smile, his mouth, his eyes, and the direction in which he looks. His body posture, his brown, his distant from the other, when not his voice, or your manual gesture. Receiver, however, receives the message, merely use his sight and his ear, although he does not receive words, but tones and sequence. In that sense, nonverbal communication is much more versatile than that spoke. Since it has a more free set of meanings and sides to elaborate and can even incorporate contextual elements. Point to an object or direction, take an object, or perform an imitation of an action that you want to transmit. Nonverbal behavior is expressed mainly through different channels that together with verbal discourse make up the communication. The first one is facial expression. They are the most powerful emotion indicator, and the first thing we focus our attention. We can notice expressions like joy, dislike, sadness, etc. Gestures. People use 4 types of gestures, hand motions, to communicate non-verbally. Emblems substituted for verbal statements, for example, waving your head at a friend to communicate hi. Illustrations absent verbal message, for example, holding your hand a certain distance apart while saying the fish I caught was this big. Regulators help control turn-taking during interpersonal encounters, group discussions, and question and answer sessions. You may point your finger, hold your palm up, or treat your hands to tell people to keep talking, repeat something, hurry up, or wait longer before beginning their turn. Adapters are touching gestures that serve psychological, such as rubbing your chin when thinking about a thought, question, or playing with paperclip when you're bored. Body posture. Depending on how we position the body, we can also combine emotions, sensations, whispering, and other feeling. The look. The look is unique in the sense that it's both a channel receiver and a sign transmitter, and it's also especially important to regulate word shifts. The quantity and type of look communicate interpersonal attitudes. Pitch. Pitch is the frequency range of your voice, how high or low it is. People tend to associate lower pitches with strength and competence, and higher pitches with weakness. Tone. Tone stems from the resonance and rhythmness of your voice. You can create a rich vocal tone by allowing your voice to resonate deep in your chest and throat. Speech rate is how quickly you speak. Although it's commonly believed that talking at a moderate and steady rate is the best choice, research shows that speaking fast or slow by itself doesn't seem to determine speech effectiveness. In conclusion, it is true that we cannot know exactly what the person thinks through their non-verbal communication, but their body language allows us to be infer in how they feel, how their intentions are. Sometimes that information is much more valuable than words. That is why we must be very precise in the expression of our body and flexible when interpreting the behavior of others. And how Peter Drucker say, the most important thing in communication is hearing what is inside. Wow, te gustó, eres súper caliente. Creo que me vas a fallar.
Está bien, debe haber sido mejor.
Pero sobre todo la carcajada tiene